Hey friends, I'm Christopher. Today I'm going to refinish this potting bench. So I made this 5 years or so ago, and it's beautiful. Having a potting bench in your garden is a wonderful thing. If I had to do it all again today, I'd make the whole thing out of cedar, except for the legs where they touch the ground. That would be treated lumber. But I didn't do that, and I'm not going to rebuild it from scratch, so instead we're going to fix it. Let's talk about what we got to do. Here is le bench, and the problem that we have, of course, paint is peeling. That's no big deal. But you know, the top boards, yeah, they're breaking apart. This was just El Cheapo pine painted over. The 2x4s have rotted for support, but these ones are just fine. And honestly, these small ones up here are just fine. It's the boards on the top. All that snow really is what did it, because the bottom boards covered up with other stuff are pretty fine, but I'm still going to replace them. So this whole project isn't going to be that bad, I have to admit. What I'm going to do is take off the top boards, probably replace the 2x4s on the bottom and the top, and then replace the boards going across the side. Regular subscribers will know I rebuilt my fence last year, and it's all cedar, and I repurposed it, and I have some extra boards that are short. These are supposed to be 4 feet long. I've got some boards that are about 30 inches. I'm going to cut these in 2-foot sections, and I'm going to repurpose the cedar and paint it, so you won't be able to tell what kind of material it's made out of, but it's going to withstand the weather better for the next 5 years. I decided not to take these out. These are in surprisingly good shape. The bottom here is way better than I thought it was going to be. The front only was really a bad board. The rest of them are going to be fine once we clean it up. This, I could take off the 2x4s. This part here is pretty ugly on top, but you see I'm squeezing it and pushing it. I mean, it's not turned to marrow yet. You know, this is still viable wood. So I think I'll just use 3-inch screws instead of the 1 5/8 that I had before, and not replace these. Here you can see, look at that. It still looks brand new. Isn't that something? Behold my shed. Yes, it is fantastic. I built it myself. Up here, I've stored extra pieces of wood and supplies from over the years. And this is like 20-some boards that are about 30-something inches long, leftovers from when I rebuilt the fence. Ooh, does that look good? Anyways, we're going to take down a bunch of these and use them. We're going to cut 8 of these bad boys at 23 inches using my tiny old chop saw, because if you hadn't noticed, I'm out in the orchard and I'm not about to drag the big guns out. Don't you love the shadows in this filming? Sexy. Look at this low spot. Yeah, that's, you know what? This is where I could have replaced the 2x4 underneath it, but I think this should last for another couple of years before I just rebuild a new one. And you know what? I want to make one out of brick. We'll see what happens. Come back in 2028. I'm going to take the sander to this now and knock off some flaking chips, smooth over the rough edges, and then we'll get painting. So when I said I would rebuild the vertical parts with treated 2x6s, this is what I meant. This is living in wood chips, and so the bottom after 5 years has just rotted out. You could always replace this at this point or add something to the outsides. I am not going to. It does not pay. For me, it is going to lean up against this fence right over there where it came from. So it'll stay vertical. I will just prop it up on the bottom, and I'm not going to worry about it. A testament to Sherwin-Williams paint. 5 years later, I haven't touched this paint. All I had to do was shake it up, stir it up. It mixes. It is good as new. It's expensive for a reason, folks. This is the best you got. It's painting time. I'm going to be using the spray gun just because I do a lot of staining and painting, so I've got access to it. You can use your brush. I'm doing the same Sherwin-Williams like periwinkle, as I have on the fence and the garden gate. That needs touching up this year too. So we're just gonna spray it out. Yeah, baby. And now we wait. It's 73 degrees out. This is in full sun. We'll be able to move this within the hour. And we'll put it back where it belongs for another several years of good work. And we moved it from there with help of the wife. Thank you, Bridget. To right here. Ta-da! It's a lovely glow up. I decided to put it on some random blocks just to level it out and actually make it a little bit higher. I'll probably make this prettier, but in general, that's what we got. Everything looks good. I'm satisfied. This will get us through another couple of seasons, and that's how we touch it up. So, what do you think? Good job? Yay? Nay? I don't care if you like the color or not. I do, and I think this is good. Hey, thanks for watching. Take care and good luck with your projects. Bye.